Okay, so today is the official start of basically kind of like a decorate with me type of series sort of thing. By series, I mean these are going to drop when they drop. It's not going to be like on any scheduled time, and I can't make any promises that this is even going to take place on the rig. But whenever I am seeking advice or a second opinion, then I'm going to seek counsel from you guys. Let's walk through what we're looking at, and I know the lighting in here is terrible. Okay, so this bed we purchased off of Facebook Marketplace for $700. It included the like actual frame, the box spring, and it included the mattress. And the mattress and the box spring and the mattress cover, the mattress protector, are all from Tuft Needle. Purchased it off of Facebook Marketplace. It was a little sketchy, but it all worked out fine. And you know, here we are. We literally love this mattress, the whole bed, everything about it. So let's talk about the bed though. So first of all, our walls are Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams. So at times it looks kind of gray, but sometimes if you catch it in the light and good lighting, it looks a little on the beige side of things. I do like the way that it looks in our bedroom. Like our office was painted white because I didn't like this in the office, but I like how it's kind of like a calming type of color, which I don't want our bedroom to be like some super white, you know, situation. I do want it to be kind of warm, inviting, and, you know, peaceful and serene, and, you know, somewhere I can lay my head and go to sleep. As you can see, it has like these bronzy wannabe elements. And like I said, this is more like a beige. It may be picking up gray, but it's more on the beige side of things. Because of it, it's been a little difficult trying to decide if I'm gonna do like a silver, like silver accents in here, or gold, or brass, or bronze, or, you know, white or black. I canceled black because black is doing too much, and so I kind of decided I was going to go with silver. These here nightstands are from Hay Needle, and I recently picked those up. I got them on sale, and I do love them with the bed. I'll be honest, I do love them with the bed. So because I picked up the silver, you know, mirrored nightstands, I was thinking, okay, let's go with like a gray vibe. So I picked up these lamps from Ross yesterday, and I really do love them, but I didn't like, you know, I'm a person who first of all, it's hard to buy things in the store because you just kind of have to envision and go off of pictures and memory. So to me, I just think it makes the most sense, even though I hate taking things back, to bring the items home, leave the tags and stuff on them, and then check it out that way. Now, as you can see, it does have a wrapping on it, but I don't think that that's really, you know, playing a role into whether I like the gray shades or not, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to take it out of the wrapper, of course, but that is a situation that I'm dealing with. And so I went to Ross today, not to pick up lamps or decor or anything, and then I saw these lamps, and I like fell in love just because I like gold and, you know, those types of tones. And then I thought it kind of matches the little buttons on our bed, and it might be worth, you know, let's see what they look like on the mirror. And then I saw that and I was like, now that's like a silver and a gold type of situation. So perhaps like we could bring in the mirror, because I could always put the mirrored nightstands. Yes, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, there's probably never gonna come a time where I'm coming on here and the place is like in tip-top shape. Unless I'm doing like a finished house tour, I might consider it being clean or cleaning it up. But anyway, the nightstands can always go in a different room. They can always go in a different space. They can go back here. Those are just kind of there temporarily. They can go pretty much anywhere. So I'm not like, you know, obsessed with the nights. I like the nightstands, but I'm not obsessed with them being in here. They could still almost go. In fact, if they did go, I think I would maybe like a glass type of nightstand, but my only issue with that would be the lamp cords would show, and that I know that would bother me. But originally I did want glass nightstands in here with like a gold element. I was thinking that the silvers, the golds, the metallics, and all of that in this big picture would kind of bring in some of those elements. And then now I'm kind of at home, I'm checking it out. I'm trying to see if I like it. And that's kind of where I'm trying to get your guys', you know, trying to get you guys to weigh in. I guess this is the best. Yeah, over here with this lighting, this is the best that we're going to get as far as like what the actual, like true colors, what the lamps look like and the bed and all of that. Yeah, that's a pretty good, that's as good as it's going to get. It still kind of picks up gray on the camera. I obviously have 30 days or whatever before I have to take back the lamps, but I'm pretty sure I am sold on the goldish looking ones. And that's like a pro tip, you guys. If you're like trying to figure out what kind of color scheme you're gonna go for, you don't necessarily have to pick out the item that you absolutely love. You can just pick out an item that has the colorway or the color scheme that you're going for, and then base, you know, all of that, base your decision off of that particular item. You don't have to pick an item that you love. So are there probably other, you know, gold brassy looking lamps out there that would tickle my fancy a little more? Probably, but I think these are good just for me to kind of be able to see what I want. I would like to point out that I think this little ball here and these little buttons kind of bring everything together. That kind of brings everything together. So I think, like, I did like these gray lamps on the shelf, but like when they go up against the goldish looking lamps, they just don't really compare, you know? So I'm thinking, this is a wreck. I am definitely thinking that those are gonna have to go elsewhere. They can go in a different room. They can even, honestly, I wouldn't be mad if when I set up, like once the sitting area gets situated, I wouldn't be mad if one of the lamps went over there. So it's not like I'm like have to take these back, but I just don't think this is gonna be the space for them. Also, if I did do that, one of them can go in the sitting area, and then like if I do keep them, and then one can go downstairs in my office, because the colorway in there is like a black glass silver gray type of vibe. I didn't want to bring in gold. I mean, so this is my preferred colorway, I'll be honest. I like black, white, gold, silver, all of those colors, but I can't have that in every single room. That would look crazy. So just weigh in down below. What I'm looking for is for you guys to let me know if you like this color of the lamp. Not really the particular lamp, because like I said, I'm sure there's another one out there that would maybe tickle my fancy a little more. But I just want to know what you guys think of this actual color. And I think this is where my inspiration came from, I'm gonna be honest, because once I kind of saw these and it's just kind of where my inspiration really came from. But this is the first letter of our last name, and we have a set of coasters. So I think that's kind of like where a lot of the inspiration came from, with like trying to figure out if I wanted gold. But anyway, realistically, a lamp would be closer, so you could actually reach it. So let's check that out. What do we think? What do we think about that color? Yeah, when you look at that one and you look at that side, it's not really doing it for me, you guys. So I think we're gonna have to go with that type of color. But I wanna hear your guys' opinion, so weigh in the comment section below if you're wondering. So I know what else I want. So okay, so I pretty much pick up pieces if I fall in love with them, basically. I don't really just go out, I fell in love with that color and the white shade. I did think if we were gonna keep those, I believe for sure, definitely, I was gonna change the shade to white, I think, because the gray, after walking back and forth multiple times, it just wasn't doing it for me, and I haven't even had the shades for a full 24 hours yet. I'm thinking what I want to do a little bit more of in this area here. Oh, first of all, you guys, I forgot to show you, I also picked up this, and you would put your plant in it, and obviously we all know I'm into plants, so I don't like that I have one, so that might bother me, but I don't want it to be very symmetrical because that's kind of weird. So I would think two would be cuter, if I had two gold ones and I could put one on either side. But I can check out some more Rosses and see if they got one of those in, or I don't know if there were multiple and then I'm just left with one. But either way, I was thinking it could go in the sitting area somewhere too if I didn't put them up there. Eventually, I think I want, how people have the nightstands kind of into the wall. Okay, so I like that look, like attached to the wall, but like at hotels. But I kind of don't like that because that means that I have to keep my bed here forever, or you know, it's kind of like a permanent type of thing, and I don't really think I want to go that route. So, but I do like that look, you know. Maybe later on down in the line that might be something that I think about doing. But I did maybe want to put, so now it just kind of begs, you know, what am I going to put on either side? I kind of like that mirrored look. You ever see people put like mirrors up there, like long mirrors? And then sometimes they do have a mirrored nightstand, or sometimes they have like a different kind of light stands, but they put mirrors like above their nightstand. I kind of like that look, but I don't want it to be, you know, too overwhelming. So we definitely have to put something here, some type of like credenza or console or something, because we need to hide all of that. And I just want, you know, to put something there for the nightstand anyway. I'm not really too much worried about everything else. I'm trying to get my color scheme together first, because to me, I don't want to just be out here buying a bunch of random stuff and like trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. I want to like know what I'm going to do with it, at least. And then if I find that I don't like it, that's another thing, I can take it back. But I just don't want to have a bunch of stuff that I don't absolutely love. So I do love those lamps. I just don't think they're going to be for this room. Maybe the guest room. Maybe, you know, this little room behind me, this little sitting area. And, you know, once I kind of get this figured out, it's definitely going to be a slow process, like I told you guys in the beginning. I mean, I'm doing like $500 a month, really, to decorate our home. That doesn't include like, I'm talking about for like actual decor. That kind of excludes some of the functional stuff. Like, even though we have a housing category and it's like $500, that doesn't really include some of the other items that I've been purchasing. Like, you know, I bought a car cleaning kit, basically. That doesn't really count towards like my home decor budget that I plan to have, you know, moving forward. So I'm not spending a whole lot at all, because I'm just not, and I'm not going to. But I am trying to find like, you know, bangs for my bucks. That's pretty much what I'm going for. But I can't wait to put like, you know, curtains in here. I'm thinking like a white, but you know, if I go with the goldish looking color, maybe I can find, you know, some kind of maybe gold curtain rods, and then some nice white panels, or maybe white panels with like a hint of gold. Same for the bedspread. This is kind of like our starting bedspread. It's not like, you know, I don't have any attachment to this bedspread. In fact, I figured it would be ruined. The white would be basically beige in a matter of months, but it's been doing pretty fine because I wash it regularly. But eventually I'm sure it's gonna have to go. But anyway, take the bedspread out of it. Just think the picture, the bed, and the gold lamps, and weigh in on what you think about that. And I'll be awaiting responses. And like I said, I have time, and I don't know. I think I really like it, you guys. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.